A St. Petersburg man is still trying to get his house back after he says it was stolen. Tony Hay was in Seattle recovering from a stroke when he says his name was forged on a deed for his rental house. The woman who notarized the deed pleaded guilty to fraud last week, but he still can't get his house back. 8 on Your Side investigator Shannon Bankin joins us now, and this is your second report on this very issue.
It is, Jen. I am continuing to pull the thread on this one, and now it isn't just about Tony Hay's house. The notary told the court she participated in fraud on 5 deeds, and 3 involved the same man.
These quitclaim deeds show Jonathan Blue, a man with a history of drug arrest, had a profitable September 2016. Somehow, he bought 3 houses for $0 each. Sounds like one heck of a sweetheart deal. But hold on, there's more. Last week, the woman who notarized all 3 deeds, Brittany Varner, pleaded guilty to fraud.
Each of these third-degree felonies carry a potential possible penalty of up to 5 years in prison. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Even worse, the sellers and their families told police they didn't sell their homes. And get this, one of the sellers was deceased at the time he supposedly signed the deed.
Why did you help people steal houses?
I didn't help anybody steal houses.
One of the homes Blue bought was owned by Tony Hay. He turned to me for help, saying the deed is fake and was filed in the Pinellas County Courthouse while he was out of state recovering from a stroke.
Have you ever met Brittany?
No.
Have you ever met Jonathan?
No.
I went looking for Blue at Tony's house, but no one answered. Tony believes it's a rental house.
He's collecting money with my property.
So he's
That's
collecting money with your property that you were supposed to be collecting money on. You can't.
One of the properties, the one acquired from the deceased man, was deeded to Blue's company. And pay attention to the name, Lifted Real Estate, LLC. Ironic? Hay has an opinion.
I want him out of the house. I want him to get arrested, serve the time he's supposed to be served.
The only person charged for fraud is Brittany Varner, the notary. She received 2 years of probation in exchange for cooperating with ongoing investigations. The state attorney's office tells me they've reopened the criminal case.
Lifted Real Estate? I mean, you can't even make that up.
That's what I said.
Blue has an attorney, though, so what is he saying about all of this?
He does. I called him today. I wanted to know, what does he think now that these charges, that this lady has pleaded guilty? He says that he hasn't heard anything to change his stance on this situation. He says his client is the victim here and still insists that he paid $18,000 for Tony's house, even though there's no receipt. As for all the other houses, including the one from the deceased man, attorney says no comment.
Wow.
Stay
More
tuned.
on this to come, I'm sure. Thank you. If you have a problem that needs solving, better call Bankin. The number 1-855-BANKIN.